tucked between Mara and Mau Forest. This is what remains of the over 4,000 hectares of Chepalungu Forest. The forest was completely cut down in protest of the disputed 2007 presidential election results. Charles Korir, a tourism officer in Bomet County and a resident of Siongiroi, where the forest once stood, tells us that after the destruction of the forest, the pristine quality of flora and fauna vanished.
In Chepalungu Forest, they are in two blocks. That is the Siongiroi block where we are right now, and another block on the other side, the western side of this forest, which is called Chesambai block. In the 60s, you could find that this was one of the major migratory routes for the elephants from Mau to Masai Mara, and then also sometime maybe from Mara to Mau. They used to normally pass one of the places down there, and then go straight to Nyangares River. And Nyangares River is connecting with Amalo River to form Mara River. It was last month. We had 4 elephants from Mau. The 4 elephants crosses from Mau Forest. They came to the reserve on the sides of Kibiosit. And then from there, KWS were able to trace, and they were able to monitor the elephants until they cross the river to the other side, that is, until they cross Mara River to the other side of Mara.
Other wildlife and birds that inhabited the forest were hunted down by locals, but a few managed to flee to the Masai Mara and Mau Forest.
The only remaining wildlife in this region right now is the small ones. Like we have the tik-tik, we have the rabbits, and there are some hyenas.
The Kenya Forest Service station was burnt down, and a KFS officer lost his life while trying to protect the forest. The rivers, which were once a lifeline for both wildlife and the local community, completely dried up.
The community is also dependent on the forest for various non-wood forest products, which now are completely gone. So we are hoping in a number of years that will be restored for the benefit of the community, both here and further beyond, because this forest, many communities beyond even this area depend on the services that it provides.
The only trees that survived the onslaught were those with beehives. There is, however, a ray of hope as the restoration efforts at the forest kick into top gear.
Kenya Forest Service pia walianza kujenga manyumba za maaskari katika hiyo eneo hilo, na tayari kuna maaskari wa Kenya Forest Service wa 4 ambayo wanaishi hapo, na Kenya Wildlife Service wameajiri pia scouts on contract basis, na hawa wa scouts wanafanya kazi pamoja na maaskari wa Kenya Forest Service kuhifadhi msitu.
The last 5 years, from the time NEMA came to rehabilitate this other site, at least there is a bit of change, even in terms of weather pattern, because we have realized that the rain has started to come, because at least the people have allowed the forest to regenerate naturally, and apart from that, they have also shifted the afforestation to their own farms.
In 2019, we identified a section together with the Kenya Forest Service for planting. Currently, we have done 200 hectares, that's close to 200,000 tree seedlings. And what we are focusing on is the indigenous tree species. This forest, the dominant species were trees such as cedar, East African greenheart, and many others.
A forest can regenerate itself, but this process has been made difficult in the areas due to overgrazing. There's a clarion call for more partners to come forward and help in fencing off the entire forest. This way, less tree planting will be required.
By the end of next year, the 5-year period, we shall have planted over 5 million trees for Chepalungu and part of the Mau, and also any other place which we need to recover.
Following drastic changes in the climate in the region, locals have come to realize that their livelihoods are tied to the forest and are now doing their best to conserve it. As the country gears up for another election, residents of Chepalungu know only too well that the forest does not vote, it only needs to be protected. Dan Kaburu, K24, the voice of nature in Bomet County.